Hello everyone and welcome back or welcome to Morgan Mirror Studios, and it is time. It is time for part 7. I don't know what part this is. I've kind of lost count, but it's okay. It's okay. We're only focused on the drawing, and today we're drawing the draft mare in full set. Fighter and Survivor. I love these two guys so much. They're on my list. They have kicked out Fight Song. They've kicked Fight Song off my list, even though I already said I don't collect rearing models, but after a while of looking at him, I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and put him on my list. But anyways, these two practically kicked him off my list. I'm definitely gonna be getting these two. I love them so much. I love the mare in full mold. I love the new molds from last year. I just think they're absolutely adorable. But anyways, please enjoy this treacherous journey of my first mare in full drawing, like ever. The music selection for today is just a little bit different. I decided to go with some Avatar music instead of just some little musics I found in the How to Train Your Dragons playlist, just for a change since I was kind of running out of options anyway. So I hope that you guys like this music just as much. Here I'm drawing the full, and for this little, rough draft, I guess, of the full, I destroyed it. I got it down, and then it was just like a neck and shoulders, and for some reason it didn't look right. So I killed it. I put him up just a little bit higher so you could see a little bit of his legs, and so we could see those nice little white markings. And this one was kind of in proportion anyways, like it's kind of uncanny, like just a little bit. I didn't record me redrawing the full for time's sake since I didn't want this video to be over 20 minutes, but there's the new full design, and I'm violently beating my whole sketch pad with my eraser to lighten up the sketches a little bit and get them ready for some more details. But the final version of the full turned out much, much better than the original. Now that I have the white markings in place on the mare, I've started in on the fool's white markings, being as precise as I possibly can, just to make sure that these guys look just like as if the models came to life, except in my style. Here, I've started to get some more details in around the nose, making sure that the part that's like the white marking, it kind of has like a chunk taken out of it around the nose, making sure I get the inside of the nostril that marking would go over, make sure I get that nice and precise and inside the nostril, except make sure to make the nostril nice and dark and the muzzle a little bit darker because this girl is a very gorgeous except very deep bay. She's very, very dark bay, which made the mane just a little bit painful to draw, but in the end, I think it turned out fine. Here I've beginned, that is not a word. Here I am beginning, okay. Hopefully my English teacher doesn't see this. I am beginning the shading process / blending process, aka my finger turns into a black olive. There it is, my beautiful frizzy hairline. At this point, I have moved on from Fighter's face, and I'm now doing her chest, around her neck, and underneath where her mane will go. And now, the point that marks the beginning of what we've all been waiting for, my demise. Oh, there it is again, my beautiful hairline. And, oh, it's back. And, oh, you can see my nose in the shot. Oh, how lovely. I need to make sure to keep my head out from underneath the camera from now on. Nobody needs to see that. Oh, that's the third time on this seeing my scalp counter, and it's not going away, and you can even see my headphones. And the camera even focused in on it. Wow, I am just a bundle full of chaos these days. This part of the mane wasn't so bad. It's what comes after this that was really painful for me, since it was dark on dark instead of light on dark or dark on light. Here, you can see me pressing as hard as my poor hand can muster, because I need to make this mane as dark as possible so you can see it up against the dark bay coat color. That part was my demise. Now that we've got the mane down and everything's pretty much in place and it's dark enough, I start by adding some highlights, which took a lot longer than they should have because my eraser kept giving out on me because it'd get like caked in graphite and I'd have to remold it and remold it and remold it until I just gave up when I stopped recording, like way after I stopped recording, and I had to make these just look a little less like they were done by a 5-year-old. Now I've started in on the foals and nose, adding some little dark spots and some pinking. Both of these two have adorable little spots on their nose and very cute little pink noses. Here I'm getting some very rough shading in before I bring in my black finger to shade it. And just like his mom, I had to cut out a lot of parts of me drawing the full 4 times sake. I think this drawing is the biggest one that I've done in the series. It is a almost full sheet of paper with just some parts cut away just for a more clean look. And it also took the longest. Go figure, there's 2 horses in it. Here I'm starting to get some of the hair by hair detailing in place around his booty, around his shoulders, and I'm starting in on that very sassy little full tail. Now that I'm finishing up the mane on the foal, this means that these 2 are just about done. I think these 2 are my favorite out of all the drawings that I've done. I'm really happy with how they turned out. They turned out super adorable and realistic, and I hope you guys like them just as much as I did and enjoy this very long overview. It's black. It was green, but now it's black.